Hello, welcome along. Obviously in the last episode I beat the gym, so I can now make my way towards Mount Moon. I didn't look at squat, woman. I'm now busy training up Rattata, still without nickname until I get to Lavender Town. Still no idea what I'm going to call her. I kept on calling her him, but him's a her. My god, dude looks like a lady. A lot of battles on this route, isn't there? There's that big conglomeration of trainers to be dealt with. This excuse me, I'll just be using quick attack until I get to level 13 and something pretty awesome happens. You just have to wait and see what it is to find out. You know what I mean? So, Pidgey's not much trouble really, is it? Oh, and a reminder, of course, I'm now into a new area. I can catch the first Pokemon I see. There's no grass for a while though, unfortunately. Don't know why I paused there. Ah, there we go. I was thinking. That can be quite difficult. I know I probably could have just gone back to the Pokemon Center, but I was thinking of the video. I had you guys in mind. I didn't want too many edits in it because I knew there would be a couple later on. I saw this guy in Viridian Forest apparently. Don't remember him. I wonder if he has the same name. That would be funny, wouldn't it? If they said, "Oh, I saw you in Viridian Forest," and then he actually had a different name. And there was no one called Colton in the forest at all. That probably is the case, actually. Anyway, I'm rambling a bit. Do that well. There we go. Will this do it? Bing! Level 13. Here we go. This is where it gets awesome. Hyper Fang! Yeah! Excuse me, I got a bit of a cough. Never had any Pokemon with Hyper Fang before, because obviously it's a Rattata move, isn't it? Eradicating and all that. Look at this. Whoa! My god! Yeah, I've just never used a Rattata, you know, apart from, you know, the beginning of Pokemon Yellow or something. That was whack. Look at that. Wow. It's got a power of 80, an accuracy of 90%. And I mean, at this stage of the game, having something with a power of 80 is pretty much a game breaker. You know, even if you know, it's got the accuracy of 90, the power is important, really, because, you know, you've got people with quick attack, tackle that you can see. The 80 is astonishing, and with the same type attack bonus, it gets boosted up to 120. Pretty damn awesome. I think I'm not normally a fan of moves that don't have 100% accuracy, but it's worth it in this case. Yeah, a bit like Mecha Mash, I suppose. It's worth it. And you know, people say, sorry, I completely missed the fact that this is the shorts guy. I like shorts. Sorry. People say it only misses one time in 10, sorry. So you do it 10 times, it'll only miss once, but that's not true. That's not how the probability works. You know, it just means every time you do it, there's a 90% chance it'll hit. So you could do it 20 times and it'll hit every time. That's probably more likely than, you know, missing twice out of 20. See what I mean? You could be really unlucky and it would miss all 20, but you'd have to be seriously unlucky there, and it's probably so unlikely it would never happen, you know? Well, not never, I'm sure it's happened before. Anywho, this second was a bit of trouble. Luckily Andy was there to take him out. I want you to take me out, da 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 da. Ooh, bit of Franz Ferdinand for you there. Alfresco, no, what do they call it? Not alfresco, a cappella, there we go. Alfresco, al dente. Why don't we all chapelle al dente, as Del Boy would say? Oh, thanks for that advice. So anyway, I went to heal. Let's get with it. And I got with this dude here. Got with it with him. Got him with it. Hobbit. Weedle. I got a bit carried away with the power then. I thought, I can quick attack this guy, he won't be able to stand up to it, and of course he did stand up to it and I got poisoned, which is not the ideal scenario. And then I got a critical hit, which is typical. Could have done without the first turn. Oh well. And look at that, only one level behind Andy now. Oh, and there's something else I've got to mention about Andy. I did think of this in the first episode, but I forgot to mention it because I ramble, and I'm very forgetful. The name Andy actually works with Charmander, doesn't it? Andy, and yes, like that. When he evolves though, I don't know if I'm going to change it. I'll stick with Andy. Andy the Charizard has a nice ring to it. Yeah, so anyway, I battle on through the poison, bravely, very bravely, may I add. Well, I don't battle on, Rattata does. And I was lucky here, he sent out a Kakuna, and I correctly guessed that he would only have Harden, because, you know, the trainers, you know, you think they might have them trained up from catch a Weedle, in which case they'd still have Poison Sting and all that, but no, they obviously just catch them in the wild and somehow get them up to level 9. Yeah, so I was in a position where I could freely use an item without getting damaged, so that was alright. Got rid of the Kakuna, and he had a Metapod, so I was still in a good position there. So it all worked out alright, I think. Apart from that, and then Harden, so yeah, that was a little bit of a hiccup, or hiccough, if you want to pronounce it how it's spelt. I don't know why you would. It's hiccup, isn't it? Hiccough is kind of archaic. Hiccup, it's spelt like a cough. People just say H-I-C-C-U-P. No, I don't even know if the hiccough spelling was actually real, or whether people just invented that. I don't know, I'll have to Google it later. It's not important, is it? Okie dokie. What am I doing? There we go. I decided to go down here, and I was a bit foolish here. What's wrong with me? I'm not wearing shorts! And also, I really should have gone back to the Pokemon Center, or used a potion. I just got a bit carried away, you know, I'm not used to the whole if they faint they're dead thing. So I went for it. And that was very unlucky. I was very, very fortunate that he used Leer, because I'm sure he probably could have knocked me out if he tried. Especially after a Leer, anyway. So it's a good job I had Quick Attack, yeah. Lost, that's correct. So yeah, now I did go back and heal. I wasn't going to tempt fate again. Then I decided to go up here. Oh, it's so intriguing, even though I'm looking at the wall. Obviously she thinks ears are eyes. I wonder if she thinks eyes are ears as well. Oh, Sally. Ah, when Harry met Sally, eh? Quand Harry rendezvous avec Sally, as they say, en France. Sorry, no, it's O France, isn't it? It's O for countries and A for cities. Anyway, that's not interesting. Rattata is now level 15, which is the same as Andy, which means my team is balanced, even though there's only 2 of them. Seeing a Nidoran female here reminds me of the fact that on this route, you can catch Nidorans. I think it's more likely to be male in FireRed and more likely to be female in Leaf Green. You can still catch them, but the chances are really, really small. This is one of the reasons I chose FireRed instead of Leaf Green. Even though I'd wanted Leaf Green, it came out because I prefer green to red, that's the only reason. And I was gonna choose a Bulbasaur as my starter, when it was out, and I could have bought it, but except I couldn't because I didn't have money. Bloody money. In a perfect world, there would be no money, but you could never make the transition from having a world with money to a world with no money, because we already have money. Blimey, this episode is deep. Bloody hell. Anyway, Hyper Fang it up. It's like I said before, it's just far too powerful, which is brilliant for me. That's true. So here we go, please be a Nidoran. Hopefully! Fantastic! Fantasticheski, as they might say in Russia. So I'll go for a tackle, and how lucky is that? And the Poison Point gives me hope for if I do catch him, because Poison Point's a pretty useful ability, better than the other one it has, which is Rivalry, which if you fight another male when your attack goes up, which is a bit bollocks really, isn't it? Poison Point's much better. It means that physical contact may poison the assailant. I wish I had that. Not that I've ever been assailed, actually. Oh, actually, I have been assailed once on the bus. I got strangled and passed out. But that's another story. Yeah, so the nickname. I remember to give this guy a nickname, unlike the Rattata. And the nickname is influenced by the Nidoran. If you want to know why I called him this, watch the Nidoran, so I can say. Yeah, from the Moss Deep Gym, I think is the episode. But by all means watch the whole thing, you know, because hopefully I can get like thousands of views and become a YouTube partner. We can but dream. Yeah, so now we make the dash back to the Pokémon Center. Look at this. I was well chuffed with this. There we go, 20. Let's see. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. 13. Lucky for some. Yeah, so anyway, I'll finish it up here and see you next time.